This is away from Celtic and Rangers. Hugh says, when do we predict Steven Pressley will get his jotters? I'll go for the traditional Blackpool weekend of late September. Now, we haven't even started the season yet. He's had 2 cup games, Steven Pressley. But 2 defeats. And yesterday, obviously, as Dundee said, lost 1-0 away at Arbroath. Alloa. It was Arbroath the first game. Not a good result, obviously.
Airdrie, the first game. You're
Was
having a shocker.
Who was playing that? Anyway, we'll move on for that. If we can edit that out of the podcast, that would be great.
Anything beginning with an A, really.
But it's not going great for him, is it?
The optics are terrible. Look, cards on the table here. I'm an admirer of Big Elvis. I've known him a long time. Do you know something about Big Elvis, right? Here's the thing. I know how he comes across in the interviews, and I know he seems, people say he's monotone, very studious, takes himself a bit seriously. He's actually not like this. Mm-hmm. He's not that character. And I can understand the character that people see. I wonder if they look and go, well, how's that working addressing him? And I totally get that. Mm. But he's not that guy. Mm-hmm. He's not the guy that people see him as. He's certainly a deep thinker. He's a lot more light-hearted than he likes to show, I think, as well. I think players will want him. I just feel this didn't hold Dundee thing, as the optics have been bad from the start. Sacked Tony Dock for God knows why, given that he's 2 seasons into the job and Dundee were progressing. Yes, they were hemorrhaging goals last season, which wasn't great, and it dragged them into the sort of issues at the bottom of the table. But Tony Docherty would have been shocked by that decision. Everybody was a little bit taken by surprise. And it seems then that after the event, we learned that the reason for the dismissal was that John Nelms, the owner, thinks Dundee should be regular top 6 finishers. And that by even flirting with the idea of relegation, that was something that he's not prepared to tolerate. That would have come as a surprise as well to Tony Docherty, who I don't think that was his remit, or that he was told that was the demands of his role. Where Steven Pressley has got an advantage is that at least he's gone into this job with his eyes wide open. He will have been told that that's what the owner is hoping to achieve. He'll have been told what the budget is going to look like, and then it's up to him. Do you think, working with this budget and these tools, that you can deliver on getting Dundee into the top 6? He clearly believes that he can. But where are the players?
Exactly. Paul there in the comments
because
says...
he has mentioned, over and over that he needs to get some new faces in the door. And the results would indicate that's exactly right.
Paul saying Dundee fans are going nuts, and if you have a look at some of the pages, particularly on X, they are. But a lot of it is directed, as far as I can see, at Nelms. It's not so much Pressley yet, but it's like, okay, you want top 6? He's a top 6 team.
Yeah, well, there's an element of that, and Elvis probably didn't help himself with if you want to win games of football and qualify into the next round of the
I'm not your man.
The Premiership Cup, I'm not your man. So look, it'll be interesting. I think, and I can totally understand why Dundee fans are jumping up and down right now. But like the Russell Martin situation at Rangers, I hope that they can afford them a little bit of patience, a little bit of time, because I think Steven Pressley could be a surprise package.
Aye.
And it certainly would be a surprise package now, given the first 2 results that he's had in these summer games. The optics, as I said at the start, Daniel, it's hard to imagine how they could be any worse right now. But I think there's a plan there. I'm pretty sure that he's got a good idea of what it is that he's trying to achieve. Needs some help from the guys that appointed him in terms of putting it together in the transfer market. But you know something? I just get this weird feeling that we might be looking back in a few months and going, wow, we didn't see that happening. And Steven Pressley might get a tune out of Dundee, but he's going to need a bit of time, and I understand. I mean, people are saying he could be the first manager in history to be sacked before the season starts.
It'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. And so everybody just needs to calm down a little bit.
Aye.
And let's see what Dundee look like once he's been able to recruit properly.
Once he's got his team together.
Yeah.
Sing the Blues says Dundee should never have sacked Tony Dock. He says there'll be relegation for them now, but I guess we'll see. Aside from Dundee, elsewhere in the Premiership, I want to know, Keith, how many points Hearts are going to win the title by next season. 3 4-0 victories in a row in the Premier Sports Cup.
Well, 4-1 against Dunfermline.
Oh, jeez, I'm on fire today, aren't I?
Yeah, you're a bit sketchy in the details today, mate.
3 wins with 4 goals so far in the Premier Sports Cup. They look brilliant so far, Hearts. Braga looks like one of these early Jamestown Analytics finds.
Yeah.
He looks like a really proper striker.
The Hearts fans are all over the guy, aren't they?
His header yesterday was brilliant. Only down point with Braga is, do you know what he does in that Ronaldo celebration?
Does he?
Does the whole jump and all that. And
That should get kicked out of him.
bit cringy. A wee bit cringy. But, I mean, Quinny there saying Hearts are my shout for second this season. They do look pretty formidable at the minute. I get they've not really played anyone of great substance yet, but...
Look, it's like we said with Celtic in these pre-season games. Celtic have mastered the art of building momentum in these friendlies and over the course of a summer to get everything right so they're ready to go at the start of the season. I feel something similar is happening at Hearts. Obviously, they're not friendlies, they're the League Cup games. But there is momentum building. What's happening?
Sorry, Gianni's come back, but I'll let you finish, sorry.
I think there's a bit of momentum building under Derek McInnes.
Yeah.
And I think that bodes really well. They don't have the European football distraction to sidetrack them or to exhaust them or to jam up the schedule early doors in the campaign. They've just got a chance to put a stretch of results together, come right out the traps early doors and set the tone for the season. And I think that's what we're going to get from Hearts. And I'm really excited by it because you know what that stadium's like. If this is a good, strong, credible Hearts outfit, and I fully expect it's going to be that, the fans will get really engaged with it. And that place will become, a real fortress and a real exciting place to go.
Everything's there at Hearts for them to...
I think everyone's there for Hearts, yeah.
Gianni writes back saying he was out for a few Morettis with Singing the Blues and Rangers Easy OK last night, and they recall your praise of Elvis. We'll need to watch back the shows to see the comment again. So there you go.
I still don't know what I said.
I don't know either. I don't really remember. And look, I'll stick my neck in the line. I still think he'll be a success at Dundee. I think it's going to be tough. It's obviously a rocky start, but if he gets...
What's the phrase that I keep using with Rangers?
Go on.
It's probably going to get a little bit worse before it gets any better. And I think Dundee and Steven Pressley come into that same category.